about it. None of my
because they're not making money to vacation. Because they work jobs that they hate. Now put that in perspective for someone. You work a job that you don't like, you can't even vacation. This is a part-time income that now you're making an extra $600 a month, and vacations are $300 to $500. You're out your fucking mind if you say no. Like, you know what I mean? Put it into perspective. That's what it is. People have narrow vision. Oh man, I'm just gonna. Hey, check this out. Watch this. This is pattern. Check this out. Put your left hand out here, right? Put your right hand behind it. On the count of 3, everyone claps, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh shit, why'd you clap? It's the pattern, right? You go to your job. You work there every single day. I hate my job. I'm driving to a job. I'm in a suit and tie or whatever it is. I'm driving to spill the coffee on me. The boss hates me. You know what I mean? You argue every single day. You hate that life, but yet you keep on doing it. How many of you guys actually love it here, where you're at? You love it. Right? Jeff loves it because he doesn't live here. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, we love our life. You know, a person asked me the other day, what's your passion? Is it still music? And I was like, you know, my passion changed. I used to produce engineering full time. And it's changed because I was stuck in the studio all day, slaving my ass off, overworked, underpaid, right? Now, my passion is life. My passion is motivating other people, because the more people you motivate, the more motivated I get. And the more results I see within my organization, within my structure, it makes me feel good. So I'm looking at you, and I don't see you as, you know, the guy who's sitting in Reading, Pennsylvania. I look at you as the guy that's rolling in the new Maserati, right? I look at you as someone who could be somebody, not what you're currently at, because you don't start great. You never start great in this business. But you have to start to be great. Understand that. When I first hopped on a skateboard, I fell off multiple times, right? Everyone does that. You pick up a guitar, you're not just going to rip through the scales. It doesn't happen like that. People try to come in this business, and they try to do what Jeff did. And, you know, Jeff was a boss, though. Jeff came in this thing, hit Founder 3 in how many days?
6.
6 days. An extra $600 a month.
Within,
yeah. Well, and it was like, it was just one of those things where I was like, he joined? He actually joined. You know what I mean? And it was just, I almost laughed about it. I was like, no way, this guy joined. Because we instantly clashed. So it's like, you never know who's going to join your business and absolutely blow it up. Now, for those of you who have a closed mind, if you still continue to have that closed mind, you're going to be out where you're at right now in the next 2 years. Next 5 years, next 10 years. You're going to be in your parents' position. Did your parents, any of them, invest in Apple, Google, Microsoft? Any of them? You think they had the opportunity to?
Yeah.
Right? Now, what does POUR stand for? Passing over opportunities repeatedly. I don't know anyone that wants a vacation. We'll go find some people that want a vacation, because there's tons of them out there.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the hard part right now.
Now, the hard part is only a mindset, because you have to be up here before it happens out there. Like, when I first got in this business, guys, I didn't take it slow. I went, all right, I'm going to invite people over. I'm going to say I'm having, you know, a meeting, and I want people to come check this out. I want to show you something that can change your life. I built a team of 200 people in 2 months. I don't want to hear any excuses. I was dealing with broke kids too. I was dealing with people that barely had $100, and they probably got spotted by mom or dad. So it's like, when it comes down to it, it's how bad do you want it? How bad do you want to change your situation? An extra $600 a month? All of you guys said, hey, look, that would impact my life right now. But how bad do you want it? Do you want to continually live the lifestyle you're living? Does anyone want to continue that? You know that Julian, the guy that got me involved, just bought his brand new Maserati cash at 21? You know, when it comes down to it, it's like, I don't feel bad for people that don't take action. I don't feel bad for people that don't hit the ranks in the company, because I know that they're not putting in the effort, right? Because success is failure after failure after failure without loss of enthusiasm. When I first got into this business, I failed over and over again. I know that Jeff did. I know that Joel did. I know that Josh is going to fail. But here's the thing, is we can fail together. We can learn. Because it's not a good experience, it's not a bad experience, it's a learning experience. You guys got to understand that. You got to take that attitude to life. You got to realize life is a game. That's how Jeff and I look at it. We look at an airport, hey, how can we own one of those airports? How can we own one of those Lamborghinis? How can we do that? I don't have the money yet, but I will, right? That's the mindset. I don't come to Reading, Pennsylvania to get stuck in this mindset that a lot of you guys have here, because my buddy Raphael is from Allentown. He said straight up, it's one of the poorest towns and poorest mindsets, and he had to get the hell out of there. You know what he did? He had a 6-figure income in 6 months in WAKEUPNOW. So I don't want to hear, oh, the people here, because he was from fucking here. I don't want to hear anyone say, oh, the people in here aren't motivated, because there was one guy that was motivated and made it happen. He networked out of this area because he realized, hey, look, this is my life. You guys have lived how many years? You guys about 20 to 25, right? 20 to 25 years here. How do you want to live those next 20 to 25 years here? Because that's where you're headed, just being honest. Now, Josh reached out to each and every one of you through friends, through networks, trying to help you out. He's going, hey, look, I have an opportunity here. If you pass over it, don't be surprised if you're poor in the next 6 months. Don't be surprised if you see me in a new car. Me happier. Me living a better lifestyle while you are doing the same stuff. Does that make sense to you guys? It's like this opportunity, you can't get anywhere. You guys saw the pyramid. That's where the money's at these days. You gotta understand, Facebook is a fucking pyramid. Instagram's a pyramid. Everything is a pyramid scheme. There's people at the top, there's people at the bottom. People at the top make the most money. That's the way it is. The people at the beginning of Apple make more than the people that are investing now. That's just how it is. That's how this world is structured. Even the classes, low class, middle class, upper class, you know, top 3%, top 1%. Top 3% controls 97% of the wealth in the world. Where are you guys at? Low class. Well, how bad do you want to get to that top, maybe even mid class? Because if you take away your parents, you guys are all low class right now. So what I'm trying to help you guys do is like live a better lifestyle, period. You're going to be around motivated people. When's the last time someone actually took time out of their day to help you? You know what I mean? It's rough, right? It's a rough world. People say it's a cold world. But at the same time, it's like you have opportunities around you every single day to change your life. You're looking on, I don't know about this. I can tell. I don't know if you two are interested. But hey, look. I'm here, and if you're willing to work with me, I'll help you. That's the biggest thing. You'll never get help from a person like me ever in the corporate world. You will never. Someone making my type of income, someone making $35K a month would fucking laugh at you. They go, yeah, right, get out of my office. Go work for me. Go work that minimum wage, $8 an hour. That's what you're worth to me.
It's not even minimal.
It's not even, right? So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Here, it's different. Here we work with you. Here we help you. Here we help you consume items, and it's like, bottom line, if you use a membership, you can save more than you spend. You guys heard Sam's Club or Costco. Those places make so much money, it's because people use the membership. People use the membership here. Me, I save $40 a month on groceries, $30 on cell phone, learn to manage my money properly, ended up with a couple hundred extra, saved about $2,000 my first month in taxes, and made an extra $600. That was just month one.
Sounds like a scam.
Sounds like a scam, right? I scam my friends out of making money. I scam my friends. It's like, it's not a scam. What is a scam? What's a pyramid scheme? What is it?
No. What do you say when people say it's a pyramid scheme or a scam?
I just go, what? I go, what is that? What is that, man?
Tell me what that is.
Tell me what it is. That thing where there's someone above you making more money, and then their money makes you money. It's like, look, you know what a business is? It's a service that fills a need. People need to save money. People need to learn how to manage money. People need to make money. People want to travel. People want energy drinks. People want, and they need, right? We cover both. That's what it is. This is a business. And business-minded people make money. Now, I wouldn't expect the person who isn't business-minded to make money in this. Does that make sense? You have to get in the right mindset to explain it to someone, because here's what happens. Jeff is, role play real quick. I went to chemistry day one, right? This is my first time in a chemistry class. I come home, hey bro, did you know that in the center of an atom, it's like 90+% energy, right? There's nothing, it's just mass. There's just empty. Yeah. And I'm going to tell you more about it. And he goes, chemistry day one, like, you're not a fucking chemist. I don't believe you, right? Like, I don't believe you. Now, what happens if I get the chemist on the line to validate everything I just said? Do you think I'd be a little more credible? What if you work the business like that? What if you work the business with me? Someone goes, oh, that's not working. And I just go like this. I go, okay. If it's not working, let me ask you, can you see what that last deposit was? Right there in my bank?
Yeah.
What was that?
23,000.
23,000. Do you see who it's from? From Wake?
Up now.
Okay. So basically, so what I want to tell you is, like, look, someone who has credibility is someone who you latch arms with, you link up with. You go, all right, I'm going to link up with you because you're making the income that I want. Julian was that guy for me. He was making $5,000 a month at the time. And I went, this guy's going somewhere in the city. That's about $2,500 more than I was making per month at the time at 21. You know, at 20 years old at the time, this was last year, and I went, you know what, I see he's going places. Within, 2 months, I was making $2,500 a month. Within 4 months, $5,000 a month. 6 months, hit a six-figure income. In about 9 months in the company, jumped to about $23,000 a month. Now I'm hitting Emerald Executive this month, which is about $35,000 a month. And from that period of time, when I watched, in about 11 months, I watched Julian go from $5,000 a month to this month he's in Global Executive, top of the comp plan, about $114,000 a month to seven-figure income. At 21 years old. You guys understand that? Like, I was fucking watching him. Like, imagine you see Jeff in the next 11 months hit $114,000 a month. How are you going to feel?
You mad, bro?
You mad, bro? You know what I mean? So it's like, and here's the beauty of this. Now, check this out. Josh, you hit me up directly, right? Now, Josh hit me up directly, and I was like,
From Instagram?
Yeah, he hit me up on Instagram. And, he saw that I had a presence out there. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to throw Josh on Jeff's team. because I like, you know what I mean? Jeff's a great fucking leader, and if I'm out doing this, I want to have Josh be able to link up with Jeff. And that's why this business is so awesome, because it's all about selflessness. You cannot get anywhere in this business by being selfish. Bottom line. Do you see how it was B3, H3, G3? So technically, you don't make any money until you bring 3 people into your business or get 3 qualified lines at 90 volume. Very simple. You can sell Thunder energy drink, you can do all that kind of stuff. Now, your whole goal is to help each one of your 3 accomplish what you just did before you get paid. That means you have to work with your people. That means that if you don't work with your people, you don't get paid. You can't be selfish and just sign people up and never talk to them again and expect to make money in this company. It doesn't work like that. So as soon as someone signs up, I don't expect you to just sign up and never talk to me again. As soon as you sign up, that's where it begins. I send you personal development. I help you become a better leader. I help you with Jeff and Josh and everyone here develop you into that person that you want to be, because ultimately you can't see success if you're not successful, right? You have to become the person that you're trying to attract. Does that make sense? You want a leader on your team, right? You want someone who's self-sufficient, become self-sufficient. Become that person. Use us as a resource, right? But never as an excuse for you not seeing success. When you come into this thing, it's like, take the reins of your business. What do big businesses do? They film cool videos. They have events. They, inspire people. They create culture. How many guys have iPhones in here? Okay? Now, how many guys love your iPhones? You love iPhones, right? That's a culture. Some people like Droids. Some people like PlayStation. Some people like Xbox. That's culture that they've created within the company. So we're creating a culture within here. People don't ultimately join Wake Up Now. They join you, right? They join you. They join the person who is presenting the opportunity, because if they feel that their leadership skills are adequate, they'll join them. Get what I'm saying? That's why I've had people join me from different countries, from different states. That's why I fly around and meet people, because I want my network to be so damn strong, so damn tight-knit, that I don't have to worry about it, right? Because you might be able to out-recruit me, but you can't out-friend me, meaning that I know my people. I know Jeff. You know what I mean? Like, we know each other on a more than just a business, type of deal. It's a friendship. Like, hey, look, you're my friend. You're not only my business partner. My buddy, Brendan, actually hit a person with a car, killed the kid within the first month and a half of being in my business. Completely halted. My leg, was just like in limbo for a little bit there. Part of my organization. I was like, you know what? Screw Wake Up Now. All aside, dude, I'm your friend. I'll help you out, whatever it is. He didn't do the business for like a month and a half. Got back in it and then hit Founder 6 this month. Six-figure income. So I want you guys to realize it's not like you don't just join Wake Up Now. You're joining me.
We're a family.
You're joining Jeff. And with that being said, I want Jeff to break down a little bit, just like your background, who you are, what you've been able to do in the last 6 months being involved, bro.
I mean, you pretty much destroyed it, Logan. But a little background about myself, guys. I just turned 19 2 weeks ago. And prior to this, I was actually a full-time jiu-jitsu fighter. But let's go back even farther. When I was actually 14 years old, I looked at my mom. I didn't really understand, jobs. I didn't really have much knowledge on it. But I asked her, I said, why do I want to work for someone else and be miserable? Because I don't know if I'm going to live more than one life. I mean, all we know, like if you guys are religious, whatever, live eternal, whatever, we only for sure know we have one life, right?
Right.
But you guys can't prove it. You guys can't prove it. So I mean, if we have one life, I don't understand being miserable. I don't understand working for someone else. I don't understand being miserable for someone else's gain. So I told my mom that, and she looked at me and said, you're not going to get anywhere with that mindset. So about a year later, my mom talks me into getting a job for a warehouse for my stepdad. And I did it for about a month. And it was like $16 an hour, like 15, 16. And it fucking sucked. Looking back, it was miserable. You wake up 7 a.m., you go do your job, you do something that you don't want to do for 8 hours, you go home and sleep, wake up and do it again. Just to survive, right? Are you guys, anybody in here thriving from your job? And don't get me wrong, I'm not downing jobs, I'm just upping opportunity, okay? Seriously. So, you're working for someone else. Anyways, I found jiu-jitsu at around a month and a half after my job. And I decided, this is something that I can go full force in and really not have to deal with my parents wanting me to get a job. Because I don't want a fucking job, just being honest. After experiencing that, I just didn't want to deal with it. So I did jiu-jitsu for about 3 years. I really got a lot of success out of it. It gave me a mindset, it gave me a lot of gold medals, but I didn't get any financial freedom. And so, does anybody here know about the law of attraction? Yes. Okay. Anybody else? Nobody? Okay. Well, it's kind of a law that governs the universe. And whatever you think about the most, positive thoughts, you're attracting into your life. So I was you know, unknowingly using the law of attraction to attract something. So for the last 3 years, I've been wanting something where I can, you know, put my mind to, my effort in, and see results where I don't have to work for someone else. Where I can do what I want, when I want, with who I want. Does anybody else want to do that? Just be honest. Like, whatever the fuck you want. You want to fly somewhere. Do you guys want to be able to do it, or do you want to be able to, can I come into work? Not, you know, that sounds fucking shitty. So, you know, it took me about 3 years to attract this into my life, and that was making me up to the person I am, and the WAKEUPNOW fell into my lap. This guy walked into my house, and I was sitting down on my computer like this. He walks in, and I looked at him. I was like, what the fuck? Who is this? And I mean, I did not like him, right? I did not like him at all. And, you know, we talked. You know, he was part of this pyramid scheme called WAKEUPNOW. This scam. Yeah, this scam. And he was about founder 5 at the he was about a founder 5 at the time. So put this in perspective, around $5,000 a month. I think it was your first month getting your car bonus, right? Okay. So someone goes, dude, no, WAKEUPNOW pays for this kid's car. I was like, what the? No, it doesn't. I was like, this kid is it's nothing. You know what I mean? You know, after about a month of spending time with him, I realized he was fucking awesome. You know, I realized he was someone that could help me change my life. Someone who was better than me in some parts, and I was better than in other parts of myself. And after about a month of seeing that, I decided to jump into WAKEUPNOW. And not because I didn't jump in with the mindset, oh, you know, I think I could do this, you know. I jumped in like, I'm gonna fuck this thing up. I was like, I'm gonna go full force because, you know, let me ask you guys, if you saw an opportunity and you joined it, and someone put a gun to your head and said, destroy this opportunity or I'm gonna kill your mom, what would you guys do?
Destroy it.
Honestly, what would you guys do?
Depends what kind of mood I'm in with my mom.
No, not about that, bro. So you guys would destroy it. So put this in perspective. Your financial future right now depends on this. You're here for a reason. The universe put you here in front of us. You know what I mean? You're here for a reason right now. So maybe your financial future depends on this. What do you do?
You do it.
What?
You do it. You join.
No. What do you do for work?
I'm assistant manager in a restaurant.
Okay. Do you see a future in that?
No.
Do you see yourself being able to have kids with someone, being that income support you?
No.
So why are you there? So your financial future, what you just told me, your financial future depends on you finding something that you can take to the next level, right? So we just literally gave you the opportunity. So if you guys turn this down, I mean, that's your fault. You know, you're poor, passing over opportunity repeatedly. And so when I saw this, you know, I went full force. I knew my financial future depended on it. I didn't know what the hell I was going to do in my life. My first month I hit founder 3. Him and I both did the same thing at $600 a month. It's your car payment. My first thing I did, I drove a Tacoma at the time. First thing I did with my $600 a month was I traded it in for a Mercedes AMG C63, which is my payments like $580 a month. But I mean that was a super childish thing. But that's what WAKEUPNOW my first month allowed me to do, is get a fucking AMG, something that people don't get till 60 years old, 40 years old, whatever it is, a midlife crisis car. On my second month. I'm having my midlife crisis at 18. But, you know, my second month in the company, still doing it part-time, hit founder 4. $2,500 a month. Paid for everything in my life. You know, whatever I was doing on the side, it was just racking in my bank account, whatever. Third month in, at that point, I actually hit founder 4. I was like, I'm going to fucking go full force in this. You know, full-time. My third month, hit founder 5. This is my 5th month. Founder 6 this month. 6-figure income. Let's go back to founder 3. So you're working a 9 to 5. Your income you make for founder 3, for the hours you'd work would be about $3 an hour. Just making that income. Do you guys feel like you're worth $3 an hour? No. Okay. Second month in WAKEUPNOW, founder 4, $2,500 a month, 9 to 5 hours. That's about $16 an hour. Do you guys feel like you're worth $16 an hour? No. Okay. Third month in, founder 5, 9 to 5 hours. That's about $35 an hour. Do you guys feel like you're worth that? No. Yes. No. My 5th month, you know, like I said, founder 6, which is about $8,000 a month. That's about $65 an hour. Do you guys feel like you're worth that? What?
I'm more comfortable with that.
Okay, founder 7. I think it's about $98 an hour. Executive, $100 an hour. Pearl executive, where Logan's at, $150 an hour. Emerald executive, $250 an hour. You guys feel like you're worth that?
That sounds better.
Okay, go work for $8 an hour. But I want to bring up someone whose life has been changed by Wake Up Now. SJ, come here. This guy has kind of a crazy background. You know, he wasn't in the best part. You know, he's been to juvie, done some crazy things. And when, you know, Brendan was actually out on the East Coast, he met SJ, and he said that this guy's all about money, he's not going to do anything in Wake Up Now. You know, I didn't really connect with him, which I should have, but I didn't really. And I talked to him about a month ago, and he turned into this crazy leader, this crazy person that without Wake Up Now he would have never been. Tell your story, bro.
Alright, so what's up, I'm SJ, like Jeff was saying, and I've been in Wake Up Now for about 3 months, and the first 2 months I was in, I was really slacking. I wasn't really reaching out to people. I had a poor upline. The person who signed me up, I'm pretty much motivating now, so it definitely like fluctuates. So I was just like messing up. I wasn't really going about it the way I should have. I was just sending everybody the link, trying to get them to watch this video. I wasn't really trying to build a connection with them. I was just like, yo dude, what's up? Watch this real quick. That wasn't getting me nowhere. So like about 2 months in, I was like, yo, I talked to my team. I got like my first 3 in about 10 days. But after that, it was a dry spell for like a month and a half. So I got my 3, and you know, we were sending the links out to everybody and wasn't going nowhere. So I was like, yo, we gotta switch it up. We gotta do something different. So I was watching like Logan and Jeff, like them always throwing meetings, and I reached out to them a couple times and I was like, yo, what can I do? Like, you know, I'm stumbling right now. I'm not really getting to where I want to be. So they was like, yo, meetings make money. That's what they kept saying to me. I'm like, what are you talking about? And then they just start breaking it down like, dude, you have to reach out to these people. You have to get them to come out. You can't just keep trying to talk to them on Facebook, and you can't just be trying to shove info down their throat without actually hearing them out first. And that's what I was doing in the beginning. So that's why I wasn't going nowhere. So this month, like, I really just switched everything. I had about 7 meetings in this month alone. And we started with 2 people, got to 5 the next one, 10, 12, 14 to like 20 now. And it's like blowing up more and more. If I would have done this in my first month signed in, I would have been a lot better off. But when I was 16, I was, gang banging. I don't know if anyone heard of Tiny Rascal Gang. It's like a South Philly thing, yeah. So yeah, I was doing a lot of dumb stuff, got locked up, guns, all the BS. I was just all fucked up. I was hanging around a bunch of losers, and that was like pretty much making me a loser. Just because you pretty much mold to people you hang around. And I was just hanging around the bad crowds, and it kind of molded me to the person I was. So then I just switched everything up. I was like, I want something more in life. I was a sales associate for Models when I was like 15, 16. I did that for 2 years, got a job with Canada Dry as a sales rep. So that's about 2 years ago I got that. I've been doing that for 2 years. It's about $35,000, $40,000 a year, which was a lot better than $8 an hour. So I was probably making like $20,000 when I was with Models. And I was like, yo, I took that step from Models to Canada Dry, and now from Canada Dry I'm taking another step. I'm like, this money's okay, it's a lot better than what I was getting in the beginning, but realistically, is it going to give me a new car? Is it going to give me the house I want? Is it going to be able to support me and my girlfriend and a kid when we get to that point? So I was like, yo, it's time to switch it up. I was pretty much approached with the whole Wake Up Now thing probably about 7 to 8 times before I actually heard it out. And when I actually heard it out, it was because a close friend actually got into it, and he was real frivolous with his money. Like, he didn't really have a lot of money. So I was like, yo, if my friend was able to put out this $100, like, he must really believe in it, because he wasn't working, he didn't have no money. So I'm like, yo, let me actually check this out. So I checked it out, and it was like the best decision I ever made. I met some cool people. I've been talking to people out of states, building friendships, and now like my team's just growing more and more and more. And it's just like when you're hanging around a bunch of people who are trying to better their life, trying to get somewhere, like that stuff just constantly motivates you. If you're hanging around people who are just sitting on their ass all day, not doing nothing, then guess what you're going to be doing? Same thing, odds are. So now, like, it's like really about to blow up for me. I was D3 in my first 2 months, and I'm about to hit F3 this month. And like I said, it was because I just started switching everything up, and I really just like woke up. And that's kind of where I'm at now. I'm like talking to Jeff now, Logan more, and that's really, you know, helping me out.
SJ, when you joined, what was your first goal?
To hit D3.
No. Like, what was your why?
My why? Pretty much, besides the whole money, I just, you know, I wanted to get a new car mainly, but then beyond that, I want to set an example for like all the people that I grew up with, all the people I was hanging around, all the people clowning what I'm doing now. It's like, my biggest why right now is just to prove everybody wrong. And just to show them that, you know, just because you come from a specific area doesn't mean you're condemned to the lifestyle that you grew up in. So, you know, all the people, you know, clowning Wake Up Now and all this right now, in 2 to 3 months, they're going to be, you know, inboxing me. Yo, SJ, what was that whole Wake Up Now thing you was talking about? And I'm going to be there to help them out. I'm going to help them out, but it's going to be karma, you know? It's like the same people who's laughing at me 2 months ago are, you know, reaching out their hand for help. And that's my biggest motivator, my biggest why for right now, is to, you know, set an example for everyone I was growing up with, and to just prove them wrong, you know, help my family out, help, you know, my sister out, just really just change everything up. Like, I'm done settling and maintaining in life. I'm trying to get ahead. And odds are, whatever we're doing right now, we're maintaining, if that. A lot of us ain't even maintaining. We're still living paycheck to paycheck and really struggling, and I'm done struggling. So that's why I really just ventured off into this whole Wake Up Now thing, because I seen the potential and I ran with it, and that's what I'm doing now.
Woo! So, you know, we're going to keep this short and sweet. Like, honestly, I don't want to keep you guys. I know that you've been here forever. Sorry we were late. But, you know, when it comes down to it, it's like, look, you know, we're trying to help you out. If you've been, you know, okay, I'm going to categorize this right now. There's A, B's, and C's, okay? A C person is like, you know what, I'm not interested in this at all. I don't think this is for me. I'm not about, you know, bettering my life. I think what I'm doing is cool and I'm comfortable. Doors that way, okay? Now, B people. These are people that are interested in the opportunity, but just want to know more. They're like, look, I got some questions here, unanswered, whatever it is. I don't understand how this works. B people, right? A people are like, sign me the fuck up now. I'm ready to get this thing rocking. Okay, those are A people. Now, those are 3 categories of people. Now, whatever you are, let me know. You know what I mean? Like, if you're, hey, I'm a C, I'm an A, I'm a B. I don't care what you are. It's like, look, I want to help you out. If you don't want to get help, that's all on you. It's like, you can keep working your restaurant job. I worked in a restaurant for almost 2-3 years. Okay, I did that. I was there. I was making, you know, 50, 60 bucks a night, tips, quick tips, work, you know, a little bit of hours. And I was like, you know what? I feel like I'm on the restaurant owner's level, but yet I'm working for him, not with him. I'm working for people making a lot of money, but I'm not working with people that make a lot of money. You're working with people that make a lot of money. Now, law of association states, like what SJ was saying, you are the people that you surround yourself with. Actually, you're the 5 combined people that you surround yourself with. How many of you guys hang out with millionaires? Oh, that's why, right? Now, you wonder why you're not a millionaire. Why does Bill Gates not hang out with bums? Think about it. He doesn't hang out. That's probably why, too. You probably get smelly. But, you know, when it comes down to it, it's like, look, you are the people you surround yourself with. You surround yourself with top earners. What happens when you become a top earner? Oh, my gosh, it's magic. No, it's the law of association. Law of attraction, law of association, scientific laws. Those are things that actually happen in the world that do not default, meaning that a raindrop does not float up, floats down, right? Think about that. That's exactly like the law of attraction. I focus on things I want. I get things. I said I need a companion pass. I basically fly around the United States for free. I need to get a house. We got a house. We need to get cars. We got cars. We need to help a lot of people. We help a lot of people. So law of association, law of attraction, all those laws work. And what I'm trying to help you guys understand is, like, you could be a part of this. And you couldn't, it's not like you're going to be at the bottom, right? Because this thing hasn't even started yet. Like, put that in perspective. There's like 65, 70,000 people in Wake Up Now. Los Angeles is like, I don't even know how many people, hundreds of thousands of people in Los Angeles. You look at that, every other city on the map. So many people out there. As we're hitting new countries, we're in like 9 different countries. When we hit Europe, it's going to be game over. I'm going to be flying to Europe. Where are you going to be at? Stuck behind a counter. Where are you going to be at in the next 6 months when I come back here? In the next couple months when I come back here? I hope to God you're making an extra $600 a month, because that's chump change, to be honest. You're looking at an extra $600 a month, but when's the next time you're going to get an extra $600 raise? Not going to happen, right? Just being honest. Anyone in here getting a $600 raise a month anytime soon? Right? Jeff is, Joel is. Now, with that being said, I want to, the last speaker up here tonight, Joel, to share a little bit about your background. This is my first time meeting Joel today. Actually, she came out. She's like, "Hey, you're in Philly?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm in Philly." She's like, "Where you at?" I'm like, "All right, well, I'm here at this restaurant having a couple drinks. Come on over." So she came over, and a little background. She's founder 4 this month, and charging to founder 5. So, I mean, just a little background on yourself and what you're willing to do with this thing.
Hey guys. Okay, so I'm originally from Philly. What I do part-time? Not really. Full-time photographer. I got my degree in photography. I was actually one of the lucky ones. I got out of college and I got a job in the field with the degree that I earned. Am I able to pay those student loans? Hell no. You know how much money I owe Sally Mae right now? You don't even want to know. It'll make you cry. Because it's the only thing keeping me from crying at night is Wake Up Now. Because in a minute, they'll be able to pay my student loans. I won't have to pay them. How many of you guys have student loans? You hate that bitch, Sally Mae. You hate her, right? She calls my phone so much like a thirsty chick after some good tea, okay? That much. I hate her. I hate her, and that's my why. It's soul crushing the fact that my credit is in the trash can because all I wanted to do was get my education. All I wanted to do was have my camera, take pictures, and make a living. That's all I wanted. But no, I can't. I can do that. I'm lucky to do that, but it doesn't pay enough. So I had to find something else. So when it comes to finding people to network with, it's easy for me because I like to stand up and talk to people. I like to be noticed. I kind of like to talk a lot. So yeah. But how I came across Wake Up Now is very interesting. Ladies, you watch YouTube, right? You like watching beauty blogs. You know Nicole Guerrero. You guys know who that is? So I'm a beauty blogger. And one day I just uploaded a video and I see this very obnoxious video in my feed with this guy with a whole bunch of $100 bills in his mouth. What the fuck is this? And why is it in my feed? I click on the video, I watch it. Now, side note, I'm not on his team. I'm not on his team either. I'm on a completely different team. He's in a completely different state. Anyway, I joined my leader's team. His name is Damar. And I watched this video and I was like, wait a minute. He dropped out of high school. He didn't finish high school. He doesn't have a GED. But wait, he's making 14 grand a month. And he's only 20 years old. How is this possible? So I did my research, I Googled it, I looked up everything, and I'm like, it took me maybe 3 days, and I signed up immediately. So it's like all about how you position yourself and how you think. If it makes sense to you, don't hesitate. Wake Up Now, what it does for you is it takes the right, you saying I can't afford away from you. The thing that I love about Wake Up Now so much is the fact that we all can use it. If you are with Avon or you are with Vima, you can only gear it to that one specific user. Avon is only for people who want skincare or hair care. No, Wake Up Now is if you have a cell phone, you want that discount. You need to buy groceries. You need to have gas in your car. You want a vacation. Some people don't take vacations, they take vacations every 5, maybe 10 years. That's ridiculous. If you say you need something and you're worried about how you're going to be able to afford it, Wake Up Now gives you that opportunity. You can't say I can't afford it anymore. So that's why I love this company. And I'm able to live my life. I was supposed to be in DC today. And I said on my Facebook, I need to network with business savvy individuals. I put that on my Facebook page this morning. 5 hours later, I found out Logan's in town. That's what law of attraction is. You say it, you believe it, you put it out there, it'll happen. I didn't know he was here. I found out at 12 o'clock. I'm like, oh wait, he's 5 minutes away from me. Let me go meet up with him. And now I'm here. I didn't see this coming. And it's perfectly fine. This is where I'm supposed to be. Where you are in your life right now is exactly where you're supposed to be. It doesn't mean you're supposed to stay there.
Yep.
You're not supposed to stay there. You're supposed to figure your way out. If you're not happy, if you're so used to struggling that you're in this hole and you're used to struggling, something's incorrect. You have to figure out a way around it. So I want you